Hi.
Hi.
So I'm Marcia Berens, and we are here to do restorative. When the COVID virus first hit, we were providing yoga, restorative yoga, to the folks from the Adele Caregiver Center and those with grief and loss through Full Circle. And then we wanted to give this program and give the opportunity for the staff. So we have these classes scheduled every Monday night at 5:30, and we want to reach more staff, more nursing staff. So the purpose of these videos are for the nursing staff and those who cannot get to these Zoom classes at 5:30 on Mondays to have the opportunity to have these at home at your leisure. So we hope that you will use them and they will provide you with just the nice restoration that you need right now. So Fran and I are certified yoga instructors, and we also have taken extra classes in restorative. So I'm going to begin right now and to just tell you all to maybe sit in a nice comfortable seated position. You might want to take a little blanket and put it right underneath you or a bolster and just get seated kind of comfortable. You might actually take your hand by your thighs and get at your sits bones and put them to the side and just let your glutes settle and have a nice little pelvic tilt. So take a nice inhale and a nice exhale, just breathing naturally. So we will start by setting the intention of moving the energy from inside our body, inside our heart, and expanding outward. And with that, maybe take a nice deep inhalation and an exhalation. If your eyes aren't closed now, you may want to close them, or else do a soft gaze looking down at the mat, keeping your neck in alignment with your spine. So notice your breath right now. Is it fast? Is it slow? Regular or irregular? Is it cool when it enters your nostril and warmer on the exhale? See if you can discern which is the dominant nostril that the air is coming in. We change about every 2.5 hours as to a dominant side. So just be in observation right now. Be in discovery. What are you feeling? What is going on right now, here and now, in this moment? Whatever happened to you before you turned on this video, whatever is going to happen afterwards, just let it be. The purpose right now is for you to be here in this moment. Let those thoughts come and go, and just focus on your breath. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Breathing in, I'm breathing out. I'm going to guide you now into what I call a square breathing practice. So, question is if you've ever noticed between your inhalations and exhalations that there's a little pause. So I'm going to ask you to pay attention to that pause. And it's an excellent way to balance energy, calm your mind, and just unplug yourself after a very busy day. Take a nice inhalation and exhalation, nice and full. Make sure you take your breath right to the top of the inhalation and right to the bottom of the exhalation. So in your mind's eye, picture a square. And I'm going to ask you to do a count of 4. You may be, for your breath, it might be a count of 5, even 6, or a count of 3. But for the purpose of this, I'm going to lead it with a count of 4. So picture the square, and on the inhale, you're going to go up, 2, 3, 4. Across the square is your pause, 2, 3, 4. Going down the square is the exhalation, 2, 3, 4, and then the pause, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. Inhale, going up, 2, 3, 4. Going across, 2, 3, 4. Coming down, 2, 3, 4. And the last pause, 2, 3, 4. Do that 5 more breaths on your own, matching, making sure your inhales and your exhales match. And when you're done, open your eyes. Before we get to the first pose, I want to tell you about Insight Timer. And you might want to set that right now. So it's on Radiant Heart, and I'm going to show you a picture of it. And I find when I do restorative, I just get such a nice benefit when I have some sort of soft music on. So this is a wonderful one, and you might want to set your music right now to it, and we're going to do it right here. So there are a few others on Insight Timer, but for today we're doing Radiant Heart, and it's by Jim Oliver, and you can get it on Insight Timer. So the first pose, you're going to get down on your back, and it's a basic relaxation pose. The benefit of this is it supports the natural curves of your spine. So you're going to want a bolster and 2 rolled blankets. One of them at your ankles and the bolster over for your knees. Yeah. So when you come into this, you're going to have a blanket actually in like a square, like this. And you're going to put your, laying down, you're going to do 1 little roll, and that's to support your neck. So settle into this, drawing your knees over the bolster, and rest your ankles on the blanket. Adjust whatever you need right now so you can get the full benefit of this relaxation pose. Maybe you want to put a blanket under your arms, whatever you need, blocks for your hands, whatever you need to make yourself comfortable. When your mind wanders, go back to that 4-part breath, picturing the square. And I'm going to do a little body scan right now for you. You might want to take an eye pillow and put it over your eyes. And if you have glasses, maybe take those off. Yeah. So just allow your body right now to relax and feel heavy, melting into the mat, onto the earth. Any areas of tension or discomfort, see if you can use your breath to bring awareness to those parts, to those spaces, and soften. Adjust what you need right now to feel grounded, safe, and peaceful. take your attention to each body part as I name it and follow the instructions. Relax your toes, the arches of your feet. Relax your heels and your ankles. Soften your calves and your shins. Release the space around and behind your knees. Relax all four sides of your thighs and soften across the hips and into your belly. Release your lower back. Release your solar plexus, the space just below your rib cage. And relax the muscles of your ribs. Soften across your chest and into your shoulders. And relax the palms, your arms, the palms of your hand, and your fingers. Feel your shoulder blades and your upper spine heavy against the ground. Relax your neck, relax your jaw, and soften all the muscles around your eyes, all the muscles in between your eyebrows, and all the muscles across your forehead. Relax the space in your mind. I'm going to pause now and again relax the space in your mind. Slowly start to bring some life back into your body by slowly wiggling your fingers and your toes, deepening your breath, taking a big stretch, big wake-up stretch. And slowly remove the eye pillow if you have one, and slowly open your eyes. When you're ready, turn to your right side and sit up. And we'll move to the next restorative pose. So I just want to remind you that restorative poses are strictly melting into the pose. You should not be doing any work. If any part of your body is feeling tense, use whatever props you have on hand so that you will be more comfortable and can just melt. So the first one is a spinal twist. And the best way for me to describe this is to sit on your right hip and bend your knees, tucking your feet in behind you. So you want your bolster vertical, the length of your mat. Yeah. So what you're going to do is you're going to slowly lower your torso down and place a cheek on the bolster. Exactly. There you go. So you might want to turn your head to one side and do what you need to do to get as comfortable as you can in this pose. If you feel that your hands are having to be supported, stretch them out in front of you so that you can totally relax. And if you need to adjust this in any way to make yourself good in this pose, you can certainly put a block underneath and raise the bolster. In restorative, we hold poses a little bit longer. So just get comfortable, and I will tell you when we're going to move to the other side. This pose supports and maintains your spine in a normal, healthy rotation. And it may help relieve back pain. Relax into the bolster, letting it do its work for you. Linger with any thoughts, feelings, or sensations. Just welcome them, but go back to your breath. Just another half a minute here, and then I'll guide you to turning to the other side. So to get on the other side, place your hands on either side of the bolster and press yourself up, leaving the bolster just where it is, and turn yourself around to sitting on your left hip, and then coming over the bolster. When you sit up tall, turn your navel and heart toward the bolster. There you go. And then coming back down. Yeah. Do what you need to do to make yourself good and totally relaxing into this pose. Hollow and soften the base of your throat as you ease yourself more and more into this pose. perceive any differences between your left and your right side. Feeling each breath settling you deeper into yourself. Just about another half a minute here. So just savor in this pose. And gently press into your hands to come up and out of it. Very slowly. We want to move very slowly in restorative. Giving every muscle just a chance to open up. There we go. So, for the next pose, we're going to go into our forward fold. So it's a supported forward fold. You're going to take the bolster, and you probably want to angle it and maybe put some blocks or some canned goods, pillows, sofa pillows rather than bed pillows. You want something with a little more substance to it. And do whatever you need to do to get yourself comfortable. You can watch Fran. You're going to come around, straddling the bolsters as best you can. There you go. And get it as high as you want. If this does not feel good even approaching it, you can do a forward fold with the chair. So you would just bring the bolster up close to the chair. I need to tell you, this is one of my most favorite poses. It's almost like eating a sinfully delicious chocolate cake that's good for you. So this stretches your back and your hamstrings, and it can help release any jaw and neck tension. Relax into this pose using the props, and if you need more to get yourself more comfortable, please go and do that right now. Your legs are stretched out in front of you, and your your feet are hip width apart. Relax your arms. Breathing in, I'm breathing out. This is a poem by Rumi. Do not feel lonely. The entire universe is inside you. Stop acting small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion, and you set your life on fire. Seek those who fan your flames. If you've had your head turned to one side, this is the time to just turn your face the other way. Or an equal stretch on that side of the neck. breathing in, I'm breathing out. Your mind wanders just like clouds. Let them float away. Let those thoughts float away. Just another minute here. So savor into the deliciousness of this pose. Feeling the sensations deep into your bones. So to exit, just press into the bolster, pressing into your hands, and very slowly, gently rising up. Take a nice inhale and a nice exhale. Maybe you want to just right now while you're sitting up, just reach your hands up and do a little stretch over to taking your index finger and your thumb on one side, taking it to the other side, and doing a nice little stretch, coming down through heart center. So we're going to move into a supported open heart pose right now. So it's really important that you get a good foundation because you're going to be leaning up against the bolster. You want the bolster on an incline, and you'll use blocks, canned goods, whatever you need. You're going to have your butt go right up, the base of your spine, go right up to the bottom of the bolster. Fran is getting into that position now, making herself good. And then when you're feeling comfortable and you know you might want to reach your hands up and make sure that the bolster is secure. Yeah, holding the back of the bolster, but you look like you're good. Might want to have something for your arms so that you might want to, yes, roll up your blanket so that your arms can just have the support of your blanket. You want whatever you can have in this pose. Sometimes we take a blanket and bind our ankles to hold us together. You could have the soles of your feet together or just stretched out, whatever gives you the most comfort. You need to make sure you're feeling safe, supported, and relaxed. This pose is opening up your chest and your shoulders without irritating your back. And it actually is another great pose for back pain. Sometimes we get back pain because we have tight hip flexors. So this is a wonderful pose for that. But just make sure as you're melting into it that you're feeling comfortable and safe. I'm going to let you just relax in this. Observe the quality of your stillness. And feel your breath settle you deeper and deeper into yourself. Just another minute here. So to come out, place your palms down next to your hips, lift your head, and then gently press your lower back up from the bolster. Come to a seated position, very slowly, slowly, slowly. And coming to a seated position as she rolls to her side. The next joyful position is legs up the wall or legs on the chair, legs on the sofa. It's waterfall, which is so good for us. So Fran's going to demonstrate with legs on the chair. She's going to put a blanket on the seat of the chair. You can use a sofa. You can use whatever you can at home. And if you're close to a wall, you can just shoot yourself right up as you butt up close to the wall on your side, and then just swing your legs up. So Fran's got legs on the chair. You can also take a block and put it right under your lumbar, under your sacrum. and swing your legs up that way. So you find the sweet spot. It should be very comfortable. You move that block around until you find that sweet spot. And you just enjoy this pose. Friend, you can go back up to the chair if you want. So this takes the gravitational pressure off your legs and your feet. Many of you are running around all day at Hospice House, and this is just a delicious pose to give yourself at the end of the day. So, in legs up the wall, you're nourishing the flow of blood and fluids in the body. So it is so good for your venous and lymphatic systems. Just get comfortable and enjoy this inversion, giving your heart a chance to rest. Your arms can be at your side. Fran has hers towards her back. You can do goalpost arms, whatever gives you the most comfort. Just anchoring down into this pose. Just another minute here. Feeling each breath settling into yourself, deeper and deeper into yourself. So you have a couple of choices now. You can stay in this pose for our ultimate rest, the Shavasana pose. Or you can slowly come out. If you have the bolster under you, a block under you, just roll to your side. Or you can stay in that pose, whatever you want. So for Shavasana, you can take a blanket to support your head. You can put a bolster under your knees. You want to have your head in alignment with the spine. So the bolster may help to alleviate any back pressure, low back pressure that you have. So get yourself comfortable, put the bolster horizontally across, you've got it. You might want to put a blanket over you, and here's another time to use the eye pillow. Allow your legs to face the sky with your toes naturally swayed outward so you can release any tension in your hips. And just bring awareness into the natural flow of your breath. Try to soften your face and your brows, your eyelids, your jaw, and the joints of your body. Notice if there's any tension that exists. And also notice if your body feels free and at peace. Allow your body to absorb your breath and breathe into any tension right now. And just relax. I'm going to read a little meditation on gratitude right now. Take a nice deep inhalation through your nose and sigh it out of your mouth a few times. Inhaling, opening your mouth and sighing it out. One more. Inhale and sigh it out. Allow your natural breath to take over. Allow an awareness to the center of your chest and imagine a light forming there. See in any color or colors that you can imagine. And this light is infused with the vibration of gratitude. Feel what it feels like when you are thankful. And feel the light pulsing and beginning to radiate from your chest. Imagine your heart taking in this light and feel that light being pumped throughout your body. Feel the light reach all the way down to your toes. And take this moment to appreciate your feet and all that they do for you each day and all the places that they have ever taken you. Draw that appreciation up your legs, up through your joints. Appreciate your hips, your back, your belly, and all the organs inside that work together every day without even a conscious thought from you. Draw the appreciation up through your chest and your shoulders and all the way down your arms and into your hands and your fingers. Pause and honor how much your hands do for you each and every day. Bring that light of gratitude up through your throat and feel gratitude for your voice and the gentle but powerful voice that you cultivate more and more every day. Honor your senses and all the ways you interact with the world. All the sounds, all the sights, tastes, smells, and all the touch. Appreciate your brain that has helped you to survive and thrive throughout each day of this life. And recall all those ancestors that came before that had to survive before you so that you could be here now in this body, in this life. Feel your body radiating with light now and visualize that light moving ahead to you, moving ahead of you this day, guiding a path of gratitude for you. See already that each interaction that you've had today has already happened with the energy of light. And see that each person you meet can feel that light emanating from you and be lovingly touched by it. Draw gratitude back to your breath now and take a few deeper breaths. Feel yourself as content, as full of gratitude, and ready to go about the rest of your day. Draw movement back to your hands and your feet in a little bit, and when you're ready, open your eyes and feel the blessings for your day ahead. And I want to take this moment to just thank all of the staff at Hospice for all that you're doing for so many people, and all that you're giving of yourself every day right now, especially while this virus has got us so upside down. So I cannot thank you from the bottom of my heart, and it is my honor to lead this group, this class for you, and I hope it gives you some comfort and that you will feel the benefits and be restored. May we all be happy. May we all be healthy. May we live our lives with ease. May all our loved ones be happy. May all our loved ones be healthy. May all our loved ones live their lives with ease. We bring our hands to heart center. Feel our thumb pressed against our heart and our heart pressed against our thumb. Bring our hands to forehead and we say Namaste. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Thank you. Namaste, my friends.